Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Auditor Farmercraft. Let's actually start with the record harvest. All the jute and sugarcane has already grown, so not only does it yield 5 times as much on a completely fertilized farmland, it also grows quicker. It's actually insane. So we're gonna get 5 times as much as usual. Already prepared some chests because that's gonna be insane. Okay, let's see. Oh my god. Inventory almost full and haven't even picked up everything. Oh my god, yeah. We'll definitely need that. So the max size sail for the windmill will no longer be a problem. I'm definitely also gonna set up the deployer setup with the looms in order to process all of the jute, but we have to soak it first as well. Okay. So how much was this? Let's pick it up. Okay, you actually don't need a lot of farmland if you always get the fertilizer, but I used pretty much all of the saltpeter I had for this, so there's not much left. Oh my god. That's roughly 1600 jute from one harvest. Let's also check out the sugarcane. I can make so much rum out of this. Okay, let's be careful to not harvest the soybean on the side. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my god. So much sugarcane as well. Almost an entire chest filled with sugarcane, and you got 5 months and 3 days to process it all. It's also interesting that we have a lot of nitrogen in the ground now, so the potassium was used up entirely by growing the plants once, but we got around 50% nitrogen. So I was thinking you could maybe plant some carrots. If you don't eat them, we can maybe at least use them for compost again. Might be a good idea. Okay. Or we just get seeds, so it should also grow quicker. Alright, then let's process the sugarcane. That's actually going to be quite a challenge. So I can turn it into sugar by soaking it in water. But I need an entire barrel for 16. So I'm not sure how many barrels we even have. Those are not even filled. Always have those around because they just get filled by rainwater over time. If you maybe head back there, there's a couple more barrels. Yeah. But it's not enough for the harvest. Guess gotta do it in batches. At least that was quick, so we can already get the sugar. Oh, I put 17 in there? Okay. The rest, I get 16. Okay, and then I can actually fill all of those barrels with water again and turn it into rum. Okay, so we need 20 sugar each to make 10 buckets of rum. Okay, so we can, just with this tiny amount of the harvest, actually already make 130 buckets of rum. But we might even need it, because I actually want to turn it into vinegar. Because I just found out how good actually vinegar is for preserving food. The book didn't tell me exactly how good it was, so I never really had a huge incentive to do it. But I tested it out now. So if we go inside. So there is some brine that I made first. That's just seawater and a bit of vinegar, I believe. And then here we got the vinegar. What I actually did, I put the meat here first into the brine and then into the vinegar. And yeah, just doing this extended the lifetime by a factor of 2 again. So if I put the cooked beef now in a vessel, it should last over a year. Let's try it out real quick. There we go, 1 year, 3 months and 4 days. And already lost a bit of time. I guess if I would have done it all immediately, this could even be a year and like 8 or 9 months, so almost 2 years. But when I actually looked at it in the barrel the first time, so if you keep it in the barrel of vinegar, here, expires in 6 years, 5 months and 5 days. So if I make a lot of barrels filled with vinegar and then put my meat in there or fruit or vegetables I have extra, they should last a couple years, so I could then have all the food all year round pretty much. So I'm definitely gonna try the other types of food as well to see how long they will last. It's also time to do something for jute fiber. I already have so much without the record harvest that still needs to be soaked, always 50 in a barrel. So it's time to set up a permanent deployer setup for an automatic loom. I always just rebuilt the deployer that I had there to process some of the jute, but I was thinking in this corner I can definitely have 2 deployers that would work a loom for me. Turn it all into burlap cloth, and once that is done, we can probably add 2 more sails and complete the windmill as well. Alright, just need to run shafts again over here. Probably also on-off switch, because we want to run this at full speed for sure, so it doesn't use the stress units all the time. It might get a bit cramped in here though, because I need to at least run the shafts here in the back, unless I replace the wall with it, which I don't want. So I was thinking maybe I'll have it here in the back. So I would need to have a deployer here, then a downwards facing deployer there. Then here could be the output chest if I just move the ladder making setup over. Oh, got 50 ladder. It's done now. Yeah, those barrels are empty anyway. Could maybe actually move this closer, to the scraping machine. If the barrel is here and the knives there, yeah, that would work. I'm pretty sure this setup should actually work. So the jute fiber goes in this chest, then it goes to the deployer. It's placed on the loom. This deployer just clicks on the loom and then picks up the burlap cloth in the end, and the funnel will extract it. Maybe we need a filter and put it into the chest here. Okay, then I also want an on-off switch. I think here would actually be a really good position. Do I have it here, I guess? Yep. Maybe you can have the clutch directly below then. Oh, sweet. Yeah. I think the wiring will just work out. Okay, then we need yet again a gearbox. A vertical gearbox. And 1 more shaft. And this thing should be working. Let's quickly head up. See if we can turn it on and off with the lever. Oh, this one doesn't receive any power yet? Of course it needs to be a vertical gearbox, yes. There we go. Okay, lever goes here. And we can turn it off. Okay, sweet. Then close it again. Yeah, it's also nice looking. So I definitely have a lot of jute fiber to test with. Let's see if this works. Okay, the placing works. I mean, as long as there is jute fiber left over, the hand will always be filled. So only this deployer can actually pick up the burlap cloth in the end. There you go. And it's in there. Perfect. Alright, so this can just run on the side now, making the burlap cloth. If I actually want to make a lot of sails, I'm gonna need a lot of igneous alloy, so time to heat up some stone. So I get magma, which I need for the igneous alloy. So with this setup at least I can now make 28 at a time, 14 on each side. The rum is also now finished. I want to store it in the basement, but the problem is you can only carry 1 barrel at a time. If you would try it for a second one, then can't even move anymore. But there's actually a nice trick. Good to have create mod. Can I place it? Which also changes the FOV. You can use a toolbox as far as I know. Let's try it out with the purple toolbox. Can I just put it in there and carry the toolbox instead? Yeah. That's actually neat. That's a nice amount of rum here. 130 buckets of rum. Too bad you can't drink it. So the plan is now, once we have a bit of fruit, to convert it all into vinegar, and then have a section here where we preserve the meat, vegetables and fruit we have in vinegar as well. Apparently that was all the jute fiber, so let's see. Oh, that is a very good amount of burlap cloth. Oh my god. It's probably even too much. I only need 256 sails. Let's see how much we can get out of this. couple sticks. I can get a stick bunch. And sails, here we go. 64, 128, 192, and we're out of, what are we out of? Sticks actually. More sticks. So that's 256 sails. Exactly what I need for 2 more windmills. And then we got some burlap cloth left over. Perfect. So let's place those sails, also check it out. Had a bit of time while waiting for the burlap cloth, so I placed some blocks for the first floor. Getting there. Okay, there's also now an entrance to get up to the windmill. And that's the last one. It's a really good view from up here. Okay, how do we get down? Yep, that's okay. Okay, now we got 4 max-sized windmills. Just gotta turn them on all at the same time. How do we do this? Can't do this actually. Just gotta be as quick as possible. Okay, I wonder how that will look. It would definitely be better if this was symmetrical. What I can maybe do in order to achieve that is actually to overstress the system somehow. I don't know, add a ton of crushing wheels or mechanical crafters or whatever. And then it can only start spinning once the 4th windmill bearing is clicked. That might work, but for now it's good enough. And it's also really nice to see here, now we got 24,000 stress units left. I think that should definitely be enough for all of the little home appliances we add here. But once we maybe make a cobble generator that needs 2 of those crushing wheels, yeah, we might max this out again. I think after that, we probably should actually look into the steam engine where we burn probably, like Methods did, kelp blocks. And there we can easily get like 100,000 stress units on top, but it would be a larger setup than just a small windmill there. Now that the windmill is finished, the next bigger project will be finding a lava source close to base, so we can do a couple crafting recipes that require a lava source and a fan, like for example turning cobble into raw stone. So the plan would be to dig down, and hopefully around Y55 there's some lava. There's a lot of lava lakes, pretty much like in vanilla. I've seen it while flying through a world in creative mode. But it's actually October, apple harvest season. So I'm gonna pick all the apples here. Also have a list now when is actually the season for all the fruits. October is apples, September was oranges, and August was lemons. So cherries, plums. I think I'm gonna at least try to get one of each tree, because there's also an achievement for eating all of the different fruit types. There's also a couple more raspberries. I just planted those out of curiosity. Those are actually also really good, to give you a lot. Yeah. So how much do we get? I already picked a couple apples 2 days before, so maybe we can actually combine it again in a stack of 32 and then put it into the rum barrel to turn it into vinegar. Unfortunately, it didn't quite stack up. Would need 4 more raspberries, because those barrels are already prepared. Always have 8 buckets in there. Spend some time. Always have 10 in there, bucket it around in order to have the barrels prepared, because if you put exactly a stack in there, then it converts 8 buckets. Okay, next season I guess we'll do the rest. We can maybe just eat that stuff, but there's actually so much, we can also compost it. I make more cider out of the apples, they only need 20. Okay, but now let's dig down to the center of the earth. Well, not quite, just to bedrock. About 120 blocks. Oh, I should probably also put some chests on it. Then we also get a bit of dacite again, because I was just using the last cobble to make magma. Let's quickly catch some. Where do I have the chests? Yeah. Probably a good idea. Okay, let's place them in the corner. Quite sure if that's enough, but we'll see. Okay, let's glue it together somehow. There we go. This might actually be a problem. That's something I learned, you never want to glue too much. Yeah, like this. Because if a block falls in there, sometimes things get stuck on a block and so on. Okay, but that should work. Let's see if we need a gear shift or not. We need one. Okay, but you can probably also just use a gearbox, like a vertical one that also reverses direction, right? Yes, okay. It's going down at max speed. Yep, there's already stone. So I hope we won't dig into a water cave, because if that happens, I'm just gonna seal off the walls. So I'm already digging this a bit larger, making a 6x6, but I only want a 4x4 shaft, so I'm gonna definitely place some blocks, yeah, to block off some caves, to not get attacked by mobs. And then we can also later use the hose pulley just to make an elevator. That would also be a good idea, just to get up and down. But of course, we would need to send a signal up to the hose, to the rope pulley, sorry. And there are those links that require the polished quartz, whatever it's called. So we can't make it yet. So I think I'm just gonna use scaffolding or ladders to get up and down for now. But in the end, definitely I want an elevator here. Alright, I guess this will take like the usual 5-6 minutes. Well, we definitely found lava. Actually, earlier than I expected. The drill keeps going. We're already like 20 blocks lower now. And I'm almost certain we got a single lava source there. At least it looks like it. There is a single lava source. Or maybe just the top one. Yeah, quite interesting. It's maybe not even below Y0 yet. Okay. On one hand, it's kind of good, but on the other hand, it's also quite unfortunate. Because here I want to build the elevator. I guess let's stop a bit earlier. And I have no idea what's happening down there right now. Maybe I should already pull it back up. I think it just stopped. Okay, let's see if I can pull it back up. Guess this should do it. Yep, that works. And it got stuck? Oh no. That means I have to climb down there and see what's going on. Probably there was some lava flowing down and a water cave below. Yeah. Fun. I might have just fallen down the hole while I wasn't recording, but we'll never find out. Yeah, let's get my stuff. Okay, so I got some ladders. It's probably not the best way. I thought about dropping down scaffolding at first with all the lava around. Might be the best choice to do it actually with ladders. It's not that bad, usually. Gotta be a little bit careful. There's also a creeper. It fell down. At least something. Yeah, we can make it. The goal would definitely just be to see what's going on with that lava source and maybe contain it. If it's just a single lava source, then all of the other flowing lava will just dissipate. It would be quite nice. Oh, scary. Okay, let's see if we can do that. I got shot by a skeleton as well. Just need to place a block below. Oh, we can place one there. That's actually also kind of neat. Bit of the safer way. Yeah, it's just a single lava source. Oh my god. Is that it? Guess we can surround it at least for now. They just need to get one block lower as well. Hopefully I don't break the lava source. Come on. That should do it, right? That's our lava source. Is it? Yes, looks like it. So there goes the last of the lava. And now I can also easily reach my grave. Don't think I would survive the jump. That worked. Okay, there's actually also a gold vein. Quite interesting. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh, I need to mine it. Yeah. Okay, got my stuff back. But I heard a skeleton, don't want to die again. That skeleton hopefully despawned now. Okay, so my plan would be now to close all the cave entrances with blocks and dig out the machines. We can get it back up. You can also see, yeah, if lava flows on top of water, it makes gabbro. Okay, so you basically like a smooth stone generator. Doesn't make smooth stone, it makes gabbro. If you make the classic cobble generator, then it makes rhyolite. But I've actually also discovered that you can make an obsidian generator in this. There you need like 3 lava sources all flowing to the same block, and then water on top somehow makes an obsidian generator. That could be quite useful, but it could also be quite a problem in case at some point you want to make a perimeter. Because, I mean, what's worse than regenerating obsidian for any machine, really? Okay, looks like even a couple of water sources in there. Too bad I don't have a sponge. And I can't dig the hose fully yet. What to do? Guess placing a couple blocks won't be so bad. I could maybe get some dirt or something. So what's below? Looks like nothing really. That's also okay. It's actually definitely good that there's no lava here at the bottom for the crop farm that I want to make. So you can see here, temperature is 15.1 degrees Celsius. And it's that all year round. So it's really the benefit of going that low. Time to hook up the encased fan to this. So I already ran down a shaft and have all the gearboxes placed. Hopefully it's the right direction. Nope, it sucks it in. Then we're just gonna use another vertical gearbox. Or does the normal one also work? Let's actually see. It does. So any gearbox also reverses direction. Okay, good to know. Okay, what we can do with this now is actually a lot. So for example, I was always struggling getting enough magma blocks because it was so annoying converting everything, but now we can just throw in cobble, for example, and after a while this will actually turn into a magma block. Let's see it. Particles. Not sure how long it will take. Meanwhile, I can also throw in, for example, sand, and this will be turned into glass. Oh yeah, I actually made the raw stone first. Okay, there we go. So we got raw diorite now. And if I throw this one in again, it should turn it into the magma block. And the huge advantage is there's not a limit, like I can only put 9 items into the crucible, can throw as many stacks as I want there. There we go, we got magma blocks. Let's see how long it takes to get glass. There we go. Just much better. And for example, yeah, getting raw stone is also huge. So I wanted to make the cow barn roof out of raw charred stone. I looked into this already. We can probably make it out of dirt. So that would be the plan for next episode. I'm gonna start by making the chert. We probably also need to get another mixer and hook up a water source to it and so on. A couple steps involved, but that would be the plan for next episode. And after that, I want to start with the trains. So that would be the plan. Alright, so that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.